If you're curious to shop my stash, see what we come up with when we're melting. Hey guys, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with my weekly makeup basket. Ooh, okay, look, listen. It's gonna be a little different this week because it's freaking hot outside. We're in a heat dome over here in the Midwest, and this is the extent of what we'll be doing until further notice, which is just a little concealer, a little powder, a little brow, a little mascara, a little highlight. It's just a little this, a little that, a little this, a little that. So we're not going to pick anything crazy, but if you're curious to shop my stash, see what we come up with when we're melting, then just keep watching. Here we go. Alright, so last week I was gone because we were on our anniversary trip, which was fun. I personally struggle with like vacations, trips, whatever, because part of me is like, we should be out doing everything, like hiking and exploring things and da-da-da-da-da. And then the other part of me is like, but I'm so tired and I want to relax. And then I'm like, but you can't relax, you should do fun things. And I'm like, but I should relax because I'm always busy. And it's like this constant like struggle. But we ended up relaxing and it was a lot of fun, and we of course took the dogs, so they were just living their best lives. They vacationed harder than us. They just slept and ate, took naps, took walks. Like they loved it. We did some shopping. I got this cute shirt from a boutique. She's so cute. I bought some makeup that I will share with you guys, and yeah, it was overall a good time. I ended up just relaxing most of the time, and I really like this winery that's there, so I drink some wine, and yeah, I'm glad we did it. I think part of me is like sad because you wait so long for a vacation and then it's just gone, and then there's like nothing else planned, and anyways, it's all good. Maybe you can relate, I don't know, but that's that on that. We are going to talk makeup. So I'm going to show you guys what I took with me on our little anniversary trip, and there are some new products in here, and then like some combo of products that aren't entirely new, but how I wear them is new to me. So we're going to go through what's in this makeup bag, and a lot of the makeup that we pulled in our last makeup basket is already in here. I will go ahead and leave this Jaclyn Hill palette out because even though I'm not really wearing eyeshadow with these looks, it's nice to pop into like one of these lighter ones just to set my eyelid so mascara doesn't transfer when I start sweating. So we'll do that. Look, I tried wearing a full face of makeup this week, and it is so hot outside. It's like 100 degrees every day with strong, heavy humidity. So I wore it. It was Tuesday. It's Fridays. No, it's Thursday as I film this. Friday going up. It was bad. Every time I sweat, I'd have to touch up my makeup, and because it would just be like missing in parts of my face. And then by the end of the day, it was just so like cakey and thick from like being sweating and being touched up and being reset and all of that. And I'm like, this cannot be good for my skin. My skin needs to sweat if it's hot, if my body's hot. So I think this will be nice because it's still like balancing out, but this is all my natural redness here. Like I didn't do any bronzer or blush, which is totally an option as well. I just really wanted to make my under eyes look alive, my eyes more like awake, and that's that on that. So we're gonna pull makeup that aligns with that. I also thought, since we're doing more natural makeup, this is a great time to put back some of these more natural looking lip products and pull some more like spring, fall, not fall. Why did I say spring and fall? Summer, hello. Summer lips that are like a little bit brighter and intense, but look good with like more natural glowy skin. So we'll pull that. And also the sun is like coming in and I can't really fix it. So that's, I hope you like my sunlit. But anyways, alright y'all, that's all the chatting I'm gonna do with you. We're gonna move over to my makeup and just talk makeup, y'all. Okay, so here is the makeup basket that I took with me. This is an old Boxy Charm makeup bag, but I like that it's so big, like massive. Usually I take this silver sparkly bag that I have from Ulta, but this one was close by when I was packing everything, and I do really enjoy this bag. So this I didn't take with me, but I'm going to talk about it in a moment. So I'm just going to set it aside. So here are all the products that I took with me on the trip. It was kind of a lot, and I did end up wearing makeup pretty much every day of the trip, which was really fun. And my traveling with makeup has changed a lot over the years. I used to only take products that if they broke, I wouldn't care. It wouldn't be a big deal. But I think because my collection, a lot of it is on the older side, or getting to the older side. I'm not buying too much makeup like I used to. Now I'm just kind of picking up pieces here and there, whereas before I would just like buy masses of makeup at one time or throughout a month. So it has me less attached to my makeup, that if it breaks, it's like, all right, like I've been wearing this for a long time. It's probably going to be okay. So, you'll notice like some of this is switched up from what I used to do. So we'll just start going through it. I took 2 primers with me. The first one I took is this one I'm trying to finish up, which is the Milani Bright Side Illuminating Primer. There is still some holding on. I was like, every time I use it, like a little bit more comes out. And I'm like, okay, like she still has life in her. So this is a project pan item that I'm doing in my weekly makeup basket, so we'll go ahead and keep that out. But I wasn't sure how much life was in it, so I also grabbed the Urban Decay All-Nighter, but I ended up not using this at all, so we'll put this back in my collection. For foundation, I took the L'Oreal Lumi. This is the True Match Lumi, and I have mine in N1-2. This is Soft Ivory, Classic Ivory, and it's a neutral foundation. I love this one a lot, and I am trying to work through this and just enjoy it and not have a massive foundation collection. So I use this quite a bit, and I am going to leave that out as well. Okay, and then, oh, this is another new product that we'll talk about in a second. Alright, for concealer, this is my annual Project Pan item. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Light Peach. So I will leave that out in my makeup basket. And to set all of that, I grabbed the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. I do like this, and the more I use it, the more I like it. I purchased it a year or so ago, and I had purchased so much makeup when I got this that I just never really got to give it love. So it's nice to really focus in on it and enjoy it. I am going to put it back because I want to pull a more full coverage pressed powder, but this has been nice to use. And then I have a couple of face options. So I, of course, had the MAC Double Gleam. I love this, such a classic, but we will go ahead and put that back. And I had also chose out the MAC Classic in Melba. I think I only got to use it about once, but she's nice, and we'll put that back in my collection. But oh, and then bronzer, the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer. This one is in Rosewood. I'm actually going to keep this out. I think this is like the perfect summer bronzer shade for me because it's a little bit warm but still looks nice and pretty natural on my face, and you literally can't mess it up. Like, it's so easy to blend out. So we'll go ahead and leave that out for a little bit longer. And then I took this palette. This is the Tarte palette, the Busy Gal, what is it? Busy Gal Goals palette. This came out in 2020, and it may still be around on Tarte's website. But I love that these colors are pretty neutral, and you can smoke out an eye or get a little bit of color here with these pinker shades on the bottom. But then you also have a highlight and blush, and I really did like this. This is such a nice travel palette, and I will definitely consider traveling with this in the future if we end up going anywhere. But this was a really nice palette to take with us, but I'll put that back back in my collection. Alright. I ended up taking this, which I showed a few weeks ago. This is the Profusion travel case with the sponge. I don't love the sponge. It's kind of hard. It like absorbs and holds on to products, and it doesn't really like work very well, but I love the case. So I'm definitely gonna use the sponge a little bit longer, but mostly just hold on to the case because it was so nice to have a sponge travel case. I've never had one, and this one is just so cute as a cactus. Okay, so I grabbed a few lip products out to take with me. This Merit, this is the Cara I'm not sure, but I'm going to leave that out because that's very summery. I love my Cab oil or KAB oil. Lip oils are like my favorite thing right now. This one is in Juicy Melon, so I will go ahead and leave this out. But I will put back the this is Queen Bee by Too Faced. She always stays out. Alright, for setting spray, I took my Urban Decay All Nighter. You always gotta have that in your collection. If you don't have it, get it, use it, love it. And then we have a few random products in here that I didn't necessarily use all of these, but I had them just in case. I've been using the Pure Fully Charged Mascara. I think we pulled this last time. I love this kind of wand that's kind of skinny and easy to use, and I think this formula is pretty good. So I will continue using that as my mascara. For brows, I'm still working through the L'Oreal Brow Stylist. This one is in blonde, and I still have a little bit left in it, so this color isn't ideal for me, but I want to use it up. Dark blonde is the color. Using my Merit Beauty brow gel, I've been enjoying that. Lancome liquid, it's a liquid pencil eyeliner, and then I have been enjoying the what is this brand? Oh, this is the Eyeko Double Act Shadow Stick. I really like this cream color to use to highlight my like inner corner and my brows. This came in FabFitFun last time around, and I do enjoy that. So these will also go back into my makeup basket. Just have to have a hair tie in your makeup bag, always and forever. And then here are the brushes I took. I definitely need to give them a good wash, but I have a couple from Bling Brushes. They are so nice to use. I have a couple from Real Techniques that I love. Oh, here's another Bling brush eyeshadow. And then this is an Morphe highlighting brush that I've had for so long, but it's nice to have. Sephora crease brush. This is MOTD. I forget the brand of this, but I love using these type of fluffier brushes with an angle for blush. Oh, and then we have a lip liner. This is the Milani 03. This color is nude. So, yeah, I pulled that and still haven't used it. But that was everything that we took on travel. So now let me show you a few of the new makeup products that I purchased. Alright, so I picked up a few things from the CVS while we were there, and these are things that I've been having my eye on for a while that I wanted to own. So I know I'm trying to not own a lot of foundation, but I've been wanting this one for so long, and when Julie came to visit me, we were talking about favorite foundations, and she has finished a full one of these, and she's like, I like it, I would repurchase it. So I really wanted to pick it up. This is the L'Oreal True Match Nude, and this is like a serum foundation. Yeah, a tinted serum foundation, and my color is in 2-3 Light Pale. I will say it's a good color for now being summer, but I don't know how, like, this might be kind of dark in the winter. This is definitely a your skin but better. It's basically just going to even out your skin tone, which is nice, especially in the summer. Like, I think that makes it breathable. But my favorite way so far to use it is to mix a couple of drops into the Supergoop. This is the Glow Screen with SPF of 40. This is so glowy on its own, and it has a little tint, but it's not going to be anything to give you coverage. But if you mix just a little bit, like 1 drop or so of this in here, then you get a very beautiful, glowy Your Skin But Better. You're getting a little bit evening out of your skin, but your skin still looks like skin, and it will dry down without setting it with anything. So it's like truly no makeup that I'm like here for. I wore it a couple of times, and I didn't even do like brow gel, mascara, highlight. I didn't set it. I just really added this, let it dry down, and then that was that on that, and I loved it. So that's probably how I'm going to end up using this foundation majority of the time. I'll just keep it in my bathroom with my Makeup Basket Express and use it that way. And you know, this might be okay on these super hot days, but I don't know. I really just want my skin to breathe when it's literally 100 degrees outside. So that's the first thing that I purchased, and I had already had this Super Goop, which is a repurchase. I had bought this in the summer of 2020, used it up, and then I was like, oh, maybe I'll get it again, and I did this summer. I've been really curious about these Maybelline Vinyl Ink lip products, and this one is in 35 Cheeky. And I don't really know what the vinyl is. Like, that's a beautiful color. Again, it's like a My Lips But Better type color. It's just a nice lip gloss. Like, the vinyl made me think it was going to be like thicker or stay longer or something. But it's very pigmented, as you can see, for a lip gloss. But other than that, I think it's just like a normal lip gloss, but it feels nice, it's pretty, and I'm happy to have this one. I don't see myself at this point in time wanting more of them, but it is nice to have. And then the last one is a classic. This is the Maybelline eraser, and I have owned this in the past, but it was the brightener one, like the pink brightener. I've never owned the actual like concealer version of it. So this one is in 120, and I've been watching Sarah Ray Vargas on YouTube, and she's been on YouTube forever, but I recently discovered her, and she does daily vlogs, almost daily vlogs, and she puts this on every day. Just this, she sets it, and she'll do like light eye makeup with it, and I was like, ooh, that looks interesting. So I bought it to try to use like that, and I've used it once, and it was nice, but I'm actually going to pull this for my makeup basket this week and see if I like it to use it the way that she uses it. Okay, here are more of my brighter lipsticks. So I definitely want to pull my Melted. This one is in Feeling Myself. Beautiful, bright summer color. And then I have some bright colors here. Like this is Maybelline Magenta Affair 100. And this one is so, ooh, girl. And it's like balmy as far as like the finish on it. So we'll pull that, and we'll just leave these in my basket for a little while. This is another one from Maybelline, 379 Fuchsia for me. So this is going to be another super bright lipstick. Okay, girl, how you doing? Yes. Okay. And then this one I think is my other bright one. Not as bright. Maybe a little bit more wearable. Ish. This is L'Oreal Miss Magenta 185, and then okay, she's cute. Y'all, I need to go somewhere so I can wear these. Yeah, I think that's all that for my brighter lipsticks that I want to pull. Hello. All right, in this drawer I see this one that I would like to pull. This is a Fenty Beauty Heat Glass Bomb in Hot Cherry. Oh, it is hot out, so that's gonna be great. But I think that's all for my brighter lipsticks. I think I had pulled them out a little while ago. Yeah, these are more like neutral. Oh, well, hold on. This NARS one is called Laguna, and it is like that, like summer bronze. This is just obviously a little sample size. I got 1 point, so this is definitely the time to see if I would want to get some use out of it, but otherwise I think that's going to be a good selection of lip products for the next few weeks or so. Alright, I think I want to just pull out maybe a face palette that has everything that I might need. Do I want to do that? Well, I have a bronzer, so I guess I just need a blush and highlight to use. I don't know what I'm kind of thinking for that. It's this one. This is Pure. Ooh, I don't think I've really used this either. Hold on, where's the light? There we go. Yeah, let's grab this. This is one that Angela had sent me that I still haven't used. So it's Pure and it's Fair Light for the color. And then, it just says 4-in-1 Skin Perfecting Powders Face Palette. So yeah, we'll try this to use. I already have eyeshadow from that Jaclyn Hill. We'll leave that out. And I have a primer, setting spray. So I think the only thing I really need to pull out, I want a full coverage face powder. So I have a few options here. I have the Maybelline Super Stay. I have, we're losing it, the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. And then we have this, okay, this CoverGirl Outlast is a pressed powder, so that's not ideal, but this one is a foundation powder, and I think this one, yeah, foundation powder. I'm going to go with the L'Oreal Infallible. I think this is a little bit better if you're using it as a true face powder opposed to like a setting powder. Alright, I think that's really all we're gonna pull from the collection for the week. Alright, it's a mess. It's a hot mess. Like, oh, this is my life. Look at all these empties I need to talk to you guys about. But here are the products that we'll be using for the upcoming week while we are in a heat dome. I still want my complexion to be even and looking good, but I just don't want a lot on my face. So let me know in the comments below if you are in a heat dome as well, and are you wearing makeup? If so, what are you wearing? Thank you all so much for being here. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!